The Vikings have traded into 10. U.S. Bank Stadium, the Minnesota Vikings are on the clock.
Minnesota's home for Vikings football is KFAN, The Fan.
Be the home team. This time we kind of have our philosophy of how we approach the game, but it's one of those things. Anytime you're playing a team with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback and a really, really good, talented defense, it's going to be a challenge.
Great. You know what that means, Hawk.
What's that, buddy?
Well, their philosophy is basically just treat it like any other away game.
Yeah.
So that means we probably won't leave till Thursday night. We'll take the red-eye Thursday night, land Friday morning. They'll push the guys through Friday to stay on the same schedule, practice. And then we basically have Friday, Saturday, the game, then we come right back. It's not going to be like 2 times ago when we left like on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we were there for a long time. That was fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Did you go, see, I went on the last one. I didn't go on the one before that. Were you on that one? Do you remember?
I think well, no, the very first one I was not a part of.
Okay, because I hear that the place we're staying is different this time, and it's enormous and beautiful.
Is it still an hour north of the city?
It's more than that, apparently.
Come on.
That's what I've been told. I don't know. I have a source.
And you guys aren't?
Nope.
No, we're not going as a morning show.
So you guys aren't going. So basically, I will.
Nope.
You and I will just
not going.
Good question.
Goody
question. It doesn't do anything for the listeners.
Where are we going tonight?
Tomorrow we're in Duluth. You can see us 5:30 to 9.
Thank
tomorrow. There's nothing in it for the listeners if we travel, Carly. 5:30 to 9 tomorrow, though. Duluth. Come see us at the air show.
And by the way, Ben, I sent you the broadcast location to your email.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. It has a
Donka.
detailed map and some pornography.
What did you draw people?
I forgot. I added the wrong thing. I apologize about that.
I wish I could draw.
Sketch.
It'd be fun to sketch people.
Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't it be fun to sketch nudes, Sauce?
Sauce can?
I can't.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Sauce?
again, every time he sketches a penis, I'm convinced he's never seen a human one, including his own.
It's
Because it
fine.
just
I
doesn't
wanna
look.
see one.
You've never seen this, Carly? It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Is that even close?
How would she know?
Show the camera.
Wow.
No.
Oh yeah, we're on the machine now, aren't we?
KFAN.com/watch. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Oh, hi.
Wave,
Oh
Carly.
my, that is, I can't even show that.
Nah, don't show that.
It's honestly how a third grader would draw a whale.
Or a shark.
I think it's how a third grade girl would draw one. I don't
I
think
mean, it does look like a rocket, kind of.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I should probably keep that
Like
to
a
myself.
lame rocket.
I've never seen one that looked like that, but maybe they do. Maybe you have seen one that looks like
Or
that
maybe
somewhere.
again, you're just on another level. Maybe it's like abstract art that we're just not
Are
seeing your
you
vision.
Van Gogh?
Yeah,
It's
very
Van
Picasso.
Way off the board on that kind of artistry.
Yeah, right. I just pulled out a name.
All right, should we do fan 5 and
we probably
try to
should.
be serious for 5
Hey,
seconds? Zach, your hand was up. Did you have something important, Zacho?
No, just what KFAN.com.
Oh yeah, KFAN.com, Quantum
Got
Fiber.
it.
Thank you, Carly.
Yes,
This
sir.
is not sports at all, but can we talk about Wicked? And have you
course.
seen the Wicked trailer yet for the new movie?
I have not seen
It looks
the
so
trailer.
good.
No, I did love Wicked, though.
I've seen it
Yeah.
3 times, once on Broadway with Idina Menzel.
Oh, my.
I know.
Stop.
Yes, I did. I saw
The
it.
incomparable Adele Dazeem.
Exactly.
Would
God,
have,
what a great bit.
I
if
asked
I
my
would have
pants.
seen Kristen Chenoweth,
Yeah.
I would have died.
Yeah.
Isn't she
Like-
hockey's height?
Oh,
She's
she's teeny
smaller than
tiny,
that.
teeny.
Yeah.
Oh, she towers over him.
Yeah, I mean, I have
It's
to
like
look up to
Yao
her.
Ming and Muggsy Bogues.
I have not seen the trailer, though.
It
so,
looks
yeah, I'd love to.
fantastic. I love that so much.
They don't
It's
star in
time
it,
for
do they?
Fan 5,
no.
brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks,
Thank you,
builders and
builders
remodelers.
All right.
So I'm looking at ESPN.com for a leaderboard. So I don't know if this is 2 minutes behind, 10 minutes behind. I have no idea.
have
But
it if you need it.
there's like a 9-way tie for first. Is that the latest score? Or do you have somebody else at the head of that?
Doug Gim is -1, and then something
George
called
Zip.
Raheem McIlroy is -1 as well.
It's Rory McIlroy. He's way off the board.
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought I'd go crazy with that first pick.
yeah. But then Cam Smith and Xander Schauffele are also 1 under.
Isn't Victor 1 under too? This says Victor's
I think
1 under,
so, yeah.
Spieth's 1
Victor.
under. Something called Adam Hadwin, Matt Wallace, Luke Donald. A lot of guys have 1 under so far, about 9 under. So.
Yeah. Birdman.
But most of these guys are through
Wayne. Yeah.
3, 4, 5 holes, so it's early.
PGA Championship at Valhalla.
What
a cool name for a course. Valhalla.
Tiger is 1 over.
Is he playing?
Yeah.
He's playing?
Yeah.
Nobody took him?
I didn't even know he was playing.
Must
wasn't.
slept through it.
Most
Yeah,
would
he's
have
playing,
taken
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
This is one of those tournaments that if you've won it, you get a lifetime exemption.
The juice is loose.
Hence why John Daly, a.k.a. Dark Star, is playing in it.
So wait, this is the what tournament?
It's a PGA Championship.
Gotcha.
At Valhalla.
You still want in?
No, I did not say that. That was not me. That
We
said
will
that.
let you in right now for the actual price, and you can take Doug Gim, the leader, who's -2 now.
Wow.
You can have him and get in for the actual price.
Why don't I get
Is that a
that
little out of the
option?
box?
He's dead.
Everybody knows
He's
Doug Gim.
dead?
You want in? You want Doug Gim?
Damn near killed him.
No, Don died, buddy.
I agree.
You could take Dustin Johnson and
Why
no.
you're getting
I don't want the
on
gimp.
this-
I don't want the
on a
gimp. I don't want to get in.
big
I don't want to get
schwangling
involved. I'm not.
Okay. Chopped
Nope,
liver?
not interested.
Yeah, Carly, you
geez,
want in?
The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. Game 6 tonight. It could be over for the Wolves. If they lose,
What
they
just
are
happened?
eliminated. If they win, what happened?
Carly wants in on the bet. You just
Yeah,
ignored her.
Oh, I was being
Skated
sarcastic.
right past me.
I was being sarcastic.
Because I'm a woman?
Yes, that's part
Do
of
I
it.
look like Mark Rosen?
Wow. Who do you want?
Who do you love?
Dustin Johnson's available.
Dougie.
Doug Gim.
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh. I'll take Dustin Johnson. No, it's okay. You guys go for
I'll
it.
take
Yeah,
the
we
gimp.
know Zach.
Carly, you had a shot at the #1 pick yesterday.
I
You and
know.
Muss. You both were in the
When I
lottery.
listened to it, I was like, gosh dang
Yeah.
it. Just gave it to Zach.
Denver up 3-2. If they win tonight, it's over. On DraftKings, the Wolves are slight favorites. They're -2 tonight. Over-under is 203.5. I think most people are keeping an eye on the status of Mike Conley because, man, was he missed in Game 5. We need some kind of veteran presence out there to calm the troops once in a while. Don't know yet. As of yesterday, it was still day-to-day, right? I think that was the latest update. Anybody see one this morning?
No.
I haven't seen
I
a
have
thing,
not.
man.
Nope. Game 6 tonight, 7:30. Nuggets and Wolves, right here on your home for the Wolves, the fan.
Hell yeah, man.
Come on now. Give me some positivity, somebody.
Yeah. I don't know. Just
Give me something to feel
get
good
to Game 7. Just look like you made some adjustments, and we know how to play defense again, and we know how to score some points. And Ant, it's funny because Ant talks about how I think he realizes how much of a superstar he's becoming, but then just disappears this last game.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Game 7, if necessary, would be Sunday.
Is there any, first of all, I don't know anything about anything, admittedly. Are these guys all signed to come back? Will we have the same team next year, or are we in danger of losing anybody?
No, I think everybody but Kyle Anderson, who
Mr.
we
Anderson.
don't.
No,
really
not that.
want. Yeah. Oh no, slow mo, come back.
All right, so that's number one. And number two, is it possible, even though the offseason is not long enough, but very long, that there's a hangover from getting your ass whooped this badly if we don't win tonight?
Well, the core of the team, Anthony Edwards, will be playing this summer in Paris in the Olympics, so he can have that high of potentially winning a gold medal. That
Okay.
might be fun.
And he'll
I'd-
start on that.
Yeah, and
He
I'd
should.
imagine Kat is playing for the Dominican. Rudy's probably playing for France, and Nikhil
Well, they're going to get their
Alexander-
asses kicked, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Nikhil's playing for Canada, so I'm assuming all our players will be in good shape here.
Okay,
It
good.
does say the latest on Mike Conley is that he's questionable.
Questionable. Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna
hopefully he
lose
can
that
come
game
back.
He
6.
passed away.
I think we asked this question,
Very
Ben,
questionable.
before you got here, and
Minnesota
Carly
Mike.
definitely wasn't here yet. What do you guys think of the front runner for the Utah NHL team? The front runner, according to the betting sites, is the Utah Yeti,
Yep.
followed quickly by the Mammoth. Those are apparently the top
Both are
two.
terrible.
I love Yeti.
I like Utah
I
Yeti.
don't like either.
I like the sound of it.
Yeah.
I don't like either.
The Utah Yeti is sweet.
So hang on. Let me talk amongst yourselves. Rhode Island, neither a road nor an island. Discuss.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to think about
stupid.
what the Yeti would look like. And what if it's a sexy female Yeti?
God,
Ooh,
has
I like
hockey
that.
watched Sasquatch
With
porn?
lipstick.
Betty the Yeti.
Oh, now we're talking
So
about
they-
the
There we
Yeti.
go.
They released, I think it's like 20 options. They be in the team.
Betty the Yeti.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
She sounds hot
sounds
already.
hot,
yeah,
yeah.
right.
She's older.
Is she a thickum?
Oh, she's
she has to
I
be.
mean, come on, she's double cheeked out.
She has to be. She's walking up the hills and stuff.
All right, I give you
Certainly
the,
not Brazilian.
Let's go very quickly because there's 20 of these. I give you the 20 potential names for the Utah hockey team. You guys tell me if you hate it, like it, somewhere in between.
All right.
Just hockey club, Utah hockey club.
Stupid.
That's
That's too
No,
soccer.
it's too soccer.
Can't do
yeah.
that.
Don't do that to me.
The Squall.
No,
Terrible.
that's tough. That's tough.
Yep.
No way.
Canyons, not Christie Canyons.
No.
Just the
Man,
Utah
I
Canyons.
It's just a chest.
I actually kind of like that.
It's just a
want
set
that.
of rocks.
I think that's what Hawk wants on the Yeti.
Yeah, he's horny. I wanted to say something terrible, but I'm not going to.
The Utah Hive.
No, that's
No,
not.
that's dumb. That's just dumb.
Utah Glaciers.
Nah.
No.
I'm not intimidated by that.
Basic.
The Utah Caribou.
No.
No, but I would love some coffee.
Utah Freeze.
No. Too basic.
No. Too Disney.
All of them sound amateur.
Yeah, they do sound like
almost
yeah.
like an AHL
And I like
team.
amateur
not-
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
POV.
Hockey, your
Utah
mic is
POV.
on.
Utah Swarm.
No.
No. Sounds like a lacrosse team.
Yeah, that's already been
This
taken.
feels super lazy, but the Utah Ice.
Yeah, that
I mean,
sounds
Oh my
like
God.
were they even
asked.
trying?
No.
What is the mascot
The Utah
for
Frost.
No.
No.
This is, as Ben said,
Ice
this is
out of
very
it.
Disney.
Yep. Utah Fury.
that? No.
Yuck.
No.
Now, this sounds like an arena football team. The Utah Venom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
they sound
Yeah, no.
all like amateur
Yep.
sports teams.
What about the Utah Powder?
No,
I mean-
unless
Just
we're going to do a bunch
cocaine
of
is
yeah,
there.
right.
There's going to be
God,
so many
cocaine is
cocaine
there.
jokes.
Tony Montana's the mascot.
Right.
Right. They turned the Kraken into crackheads. What do
Yeah.
you think the Powder fans would
Yeah,
be?
man, I love that.
Right.
The Utah Mountaineers.
That ain't so bad.
No,
That sounds like a college team, but that
I
ain't
don't
so
mind
bad.
that. Yeah.
I don't really love that though.
I don't hate this one. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. The Utah Black Diamonds. It's a skiing
I
reference.
actually like
That's kind
that
of a
one the
cool
best so
reference.
far.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
kinda neat.
No.
It's a skiing reference.
I
Yeah, I
like
like it. I kind of
I
like
like
it.
that one.
That
the
one's
best.
At least fits.
Of the ones you've told me outside of the first one, the regular one, the one we like.
Like the Golden
Yetis.
Knights, it would probably
Yeah.
be shortened to diamonds a lot of the time,
Yeah.
right? You would probably just call them the
or
diamonds.
blacks.
Maybe- yeah, the
They might
Utah
just-
Blacks.
Yeah, they might just shorten it to that.
Yeah.
Can we field an entire team?
I don't know if Utah has that
I
many.
don't know if we have 25.
I don't know much about it.
It's Blackie, the mascot.
Oh my,
Max said
but it's a white person. Oh my god.
Here's the last
Way to go,
five.
Corey.
The Utah Blast. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
awful.
what?
All right. Utah Blizzard.
No. Unless it's
Go ahead.
Oreo.
Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Or Butterfinger.
Utah Mammoth. I like the Mammoth. I think that's
Mammoth
a cool
is
name.
cool.
All right.
Then the Outlaws, also Arena League
No,
sounding.
that's stupid.
And then the Yeti. That's
The-
why I
the
think
Yeti's the best
Yeti
one.
and Mammoth are the two best.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
think
I think they're the front runners. Black Diamonds.
Black
Yeah,
Diamonds.
Black
I
Diamonds.
think
That's okay.
that's
That's like in the top three. Those
Yeah.
are the top three.
Yeah. those
Outlaw
are for
would be
sure the
cool
top
if it wasn't Utah. Like Outlaws doesn't match Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
I
Mormons.
feel
It should just be the
Yeah,
Utah
the Utah
Mormons.
Sister Wives,
Well,
the Utah Codys.
The Storm and Mormons was people's response on Twitter.
I think I like Mammoth better than Yeti. Yeti just seems cartoonish.
yeah.
Mammoth seems cool. What about the? Is there something like with the? I don't know. What are they known for? Bonneville Salt
Should we
Flats,
workshop
the
this?
Salties.
Oh, Tommy's favorite
How about the
team.
Utah Warren Jeffs?
Oh, there you go.
Kill him.
Sandworms.
How is he
Utah
not
Colts.
dead? How have they not killed him yet?
Why would they
Or
do
run
that?
him over
How
with
about
a
the
tank?
Utah polygamists?
Who? Who we killing?
How about
Warren
the
Jeffs is
Pollies?
one of the worst human beings of all time. Run him over with a tank.
I don't remember who that is. Sorry.
That documentary on Netflix is
It's gross.
It's
I'm sorry. I don't
horrible.
remember. I'm glad I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess.
don't watch
Utah
it.
Orange.
And we can just shorten it to the Jeffs, just like the Black Diamonds and the Golden Knights. You gonna go watch the Jeffs tonight?
So what I don't understand is what
Hockey
you guys
is.
did. You guys report, you guys said this earlier that the first year they've agreed to not have any. There's
Name.
no.
Yes. In year one, it will just be Utah. No team name. In fact, no logo, no mascot, or official team colors. So again, I don't know what they're doing for the jerseys.
Yeah,
the
what they're
jerseys
doing
will
for
have colors, but it'll just say Utah. But whatever colors they use for jerseys in year one are not the quote permanent team colors.
I
Which think of sorry, Carly, but think
No,
about
go
this.
ahead.
Think about what you can do in year one with jerseys since. Sell as many as you want because you're going to have those same fans buy new jerseys in year two anyway.
Yeah, well
so
said.
get creative and do a whole bunch of different alternative jerseys in year one because that's going to be the only time you ever use them.
I think
Make that
it's
merch
such a
money.
terrible idea because you can capitalize on the excitement in that first year. And I think go all in with a
Yep.
full team.
Don't you think
name,
it has?
everything.
I think it has mostly to do with the fact that they just bought them like a month
Yeah,
ago, right?
and it's a quick move. It's a
exactly.
quick
If this
move.
had been 3 years in the making,
Yeah.
then you would. We saw this with Washington. Then you would have had time to flush out the trademark problems, secure all the websites, the
Yeah.
name, all the. It takes so much time to get all that stuff lined up.
Yeah, it's so
That's why it took Washington over a year to come up with the terrible name. By the way, the Commanders, brutal. But
Terrible.
whatever.
Awful.
That team would have been better off just calling it the Washington Football Club and just sticking with Washington.
and
Commanders is a brutal name.
And the Guardians for
terrible.
Just be the Spiders.
Kraken A+. Spiders would have been better.
Spiders would have been sweet.
Yeah. Golden Knights is good.
Golden Knights is
Kraken's
great,
good. The NHL's kind of nailing this. I think the Yeti is going to be widely accepted.
Yes.
There's going to be some detractors, but I think most people will be on board with the Utah Yeti if that's what they go with. And again, that is the betting favorite.
Tommy has a suggestion for them.
Please
share.
Jeez.
He wants to call them the Utah Pegs.
What is happening?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
It sort of rolls off the tongue, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Think about
Zach.
all the merch you can sell.
Utah Rose.
No.
Utah Salt Lakers.
I'm going to go way off the board. What if it's the Utah Abergs?
It's Oberg.
That's out of the box.
It's Oberg?
It's Oberg.
No, I know. Headlines is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Feels like at a halftime of a Super Bowl? Or what about the after parties? We're going to dive deep into the most iconic games with the most iconic people. New episodes dropping weekly. Listen to Games with Names on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale is here. Save up to $500 on select adjustable bed sets like the all-new Temper Adapt collection with advanced pressure relief to help reduce aches and pains. Plus, get a $300 instant gift for pillows and more. Hurry into Mattress Firm today.
Meat Sauce here from my friends at Window Nation and WindowNation.com. Now is the best time to buy windows from Window Nation and WindowNation.com because it is their semi-annual sale. You get 50% off all windows, and you get 5 years no interest. Plus, if you make an appointment to get your new windows at WindowNation.com this week, they will give you an additional bonus. It is the best time to put new windows on your home. It's springtime. Maybe you're having graduation parties and you have the ugly windows in the neighborhood. Replace them with windows from my friends at Window Nation and WindowNation.com. That's WindowNation.com. You get 50% off any style of windows from my friends at Window Nation. Plus, you pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, you make an appointment with my friends at Window Nation to replace your ugly, cracked, hideous windows. This week, you get an additional bonus. That's how great Window Nation is. Go to WindowNation.com. That's WindowNation.com. 866-90-NATION, WindowNation.com. The best place for windows is WindowNation.com.
It's the Memorial Day sale, May 20th through the 27th at Joe's Sporting Goods. Save up to 30% on fishing, camping, clothing, footwear, water sports, and more. Get the summer adventure gear you need only at Joe's.
It's all at Joe's, your outdoor experts.
Hey, neighbor, get your electric bill in the mail?
Highest energy usage in the neighborhood.
We both moved here how long ago?
These builder-grade air conditioners are robbing us blind.
But who can afford a new AC nowadays?
If only there was...
Pronto will guide you.
Wade!
And Lil Sherpa. Get up to $6,150 in tax credits
when you buy a new high-efficiency comfort system from Pronto.
Let us show you the way
at ProntoAC.com.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Aurora Asphalt and Concrete. These guys have done great work for me over the years. You will love the job they do on your home. And by the way, do you have a driveway that needs attention? Well, how about one of your neighbors? How about more than one of your neighbors? Aurora is now offering neighbor pricing. You can get 10 to 30% off. The more neighbors, the higher the discount. Just call Aurora Asphalt and Concrete today and mention the promo code iHeart or check out aurora-asphalt.com.
Aurora Asphalt and Concrete, paving the way with concrete results.
You're free now. Free to stream beyond your wildest dreams. Free to be everything you imagine and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Discover the joy of maintenance-free outdoor living with By the Yard. Hey, it's Ben Lieber here for my friends at By the Yard. There's no painting, there's no staining, there's no storage, even in winter. Just beautiful, durable furniture that enhances your outdoor space. And with a 35-year warranty, you can relax knowing your investment is protected. Check out new products at BuyTheYard.net. Add to your current set or explore new options at By the Yard showrooms in Woodbury, Jordan, and Maple Grove. Shop today at BuyTheYard.net and start enjoying the outdoor space like never before. With By the Yard, life is better outdoors.
We're back, baby. St. Paul Saints baseball is back for another year of hilarity, hijinks, and the Twins' top prospects. Tickets are on sale now at saintsbaseball.com. Remember, fun is good. It's what we do.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for the greatest undies of all time. Chill Boys and chillboys.com. They are incredible. I have a pair on right now. I don't even know it. That's how great they are. They're the most comfortable and breathable underwear around. It's the best. It's like wearing nothing. I'm dead serious. They are awesome. They have an anti-chafe zone, glide zone, sweat catcher, all that built in, and they're made from bamboo. Your boys will love them. Get it? Go to chillboys.com, mention sauce15, and you get 15% off at chillboys.com. That's chillboys.com.
Ben's Appearance is sponsored by Lexus of Wayzata and Maplewood.
You're listening live to the Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Catch tonight's Game 6, Wolves versus Nuggets matchup with me at Smash Park in Roseville at our Wolves watch party. Stop by starting at 6:30 p.m. for great food and amazing drink specials while catching all of the action in their paddle club. And don't miss out on the Wolves and KFAN swag as we will have to give away throughout the night as well. For full details, head over to KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
All right, Saucy Saucers, and I know we have to do headlines here in a second and talk nonsense, but what does the old PGA Championship leaderboard look like?
Xander Schauffele is your current leader at 2 under. Doug Gim is also 2 under. Rory McIlroy, Spieth, Finau 1 under, so on and so forth.
Okay, great. You guys feel like you're caught up?
I have no interest in it.
I know, isn't that weird? Gambling makes things interesting.
Yeah.
Hawk, who do
Life's
you
better with money on the line, Carly.
So is.
It really is.
Hawk, who did you take? Oh,
in the
Corey's
golf
guy.
bet?
Yeah.
I took
Morikawa.
I took Bad Bunny.
I don't recognize that Morikawa name.
Yeah, right.
Off the
he
board.
went way
Who's
off the board.
Way off the board.
That's a name that most golf fans are not familiar with.
How?
Hi.
Hey, Rosie.
Now it's time for
Headlines brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. You can get those solar panels if you want to get turned on.
All right.
Get turned on and go solar with Wolf River Electric.
New co-leader, Victor Hovland.
Victor.
Welcome aboard.
That's
Frau
Corliss,
Bluka.
this guy.
Yep.
Have you seen Young Frankenstein, Carly?
I have not.
Ben?
Yes.
Top 5 all time, right?
It's been a while. It's very good. Yeah.
Dude, I love Gene Wilder.
Yeah, he's great.
I still got to see that one.
You haven't seen that?
No.
So good.
I watched Airplane for the first time the other day.
That's a
Oh, man.
classic.
Yeah, it was
And?
really funny. It was hilarious. It's one of those ones where you see it parodied and referenced so much that you're like, oh, okay, that's where that came from. That's where that came from. But it was still really funny.
Did you ever end up watching No Country or There Will Be Blood?
No, I
Not
still
yet.
I still
Okay.
haven't watched those. I'll report to you
back.
first thing.
Okay. A police chief in Maine that was fired for coming into work drunk is now opening a brewery.
You know what?
Yeah,
Classic move.
I think he might need to sit down and look in the mirror a little bit.
Yeah, a little lemonade out of lemons, dude.
That's right, buddy. Wait till I open a casino.
Sauce, wait until you open a...
Say it, dentist office.
A dentist's office.
You weren't listening?
No.
Are you watching the PGA Championship? Look, Abbott says we're not supposed to have golf on because you get distracted. And then I asked you to do an improv bit and you're not. Pull your hands up.
What are Common and Rosie going to do today?
Well, Rosie's going to pick names that are way off the board. Common's going to be watching the tournament the entire 3 hours.
And not be distracted.
Probably.
all.
He'll probably be distracted, but I don't know. It's sports news.
Quick sidebar. When do you guys play? Program password.
A week from today.
Week from today.
And we have yet to practice at all.
When do you play, Carly?
Not till like May 31st.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
but
right.
God, best time of year. I love it so
How do you
much.
feel about your partner, Marnie Gellner?
I mean, so lucky.
You were the first pick in the draft, Carly.
I know. What an honor. That's bragging rights right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a draft board in my mind. I had a handful at the top. I had a handful that I was happy with, and then again, there was a handful that I was just going to fake an illness.
Was I on it?
You were in the top group, yes.
Fake illness?
Yeah. No, you were in the top group.
Yes.
Would have been fun to play with you. I don't know how next Thursday is going to go, but I feel confident that I made the right choice with
I do
Sauce.
too. I think you guys are going to play well.
Yeah.
Again, because if I win, it makes me look even better. If we lose, I have the easiest scapegoat of all
Yep.
time. And just say you blew it.
Win-win for you.
Guys, do you know who's playing the Wizard of Oz in the Wicked film?
I feel like I heard it, and now I don't remember. Hang on. Let me see if I can
DMX.
recall it. Give us a hint. Give us a hint without giving it away.
BG.
That's the initials?
No, that's a rapper who wails.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the best.
The initials are BG?
No, they're definitely not. No.
Okay, then I don't get it.
No.
Waka?
Gucci Mane.
You took the walk
just
to
because
Poland?
you wanted to didn't mean you should have.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum is playing the Wizard of Oz.
I can kind of see that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love him.
quirky.
Ben, did you ever see Wicked on Broadway or anywhere?
No.
It's the greatest
No.
musical of all time.
Is it really?
I love it. I've seen it so many. I cannot wait. I can't wait to watch this movie.
Have you ever seen Once?
Yes. Oh my God.
That by far, Once is.
Stupid.
It's a quick one. It's a quick.
Falling slowly, baby.
Can I ask a question, Hawk?
Yeah.
About Wicked?
Yeah, baby.
Is it before Dorothy?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like how they became.
Yeah,
it's
who they
pre-Dorothy,
are, which is-
the prequel.
Yeah. It is the origin story of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Will you cry?
Yes. Yeah, I cry every time I see it.
Sauce,
It's just
give
beautiful.
me a movie character that you would like to see an origin story for that has not been created yet.
It's a very good question.
Is it?
Take your time.
A movie character that has not been created yet of an origin story. I would like to see one of Jaws. Like, where did the shark grow up? Did he have a good household?
So,
Like,
I think he
how
had a
was
tough
he?
childhood.
Was he a good buddy? Does he have a friend that he maybe misses? Did somebody break his heart? Is that why he's
Yeah,
a
is he a broken shark for some
Right.
reason?
Yeah.
That is
That's a good point.
actually.
I love it. That's a great answer.
Really
Yeah, thank
great
you.
answer.
Take that, BDIs.
You made that question your bitch.
Who would star as Jaws?
Good question.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Yes,
And
correct.
what would that sound like if Jeff Goldblum was the shark from Jaws?
You're swimming. You shouldn't be. I'm gonna eat your ass.
No, Jaws. The shark movie.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
Jaws from Bond.
No,
Because
which
he probably did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Detour.
Yeah. A man in Florida was arrested for domestic battery after he threw a soiled diaper at his brother.
What?
A man in Florida was arrested for domestic battery after he threw a soiled diaper at his brother.
Why would you? I feel like that's an aggressive arrest.
Well,
like,
Yeah. He probably threw it and he's like, really? You're calling the police, bro?
And soiled.
grow up.
I'm picturing number one. I don't think that.
Oh, I pictured number two.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Arrest
yeah.
him. If it's number two, arrest him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I
other
don't
one's
think you
like
call
a-
the cops on number one.
That's what I'm saying.
No, the other one's kind of a gross water balloon, right?
Oh,
The
my.
number two
that
is
you hope that doesn't break.
you hope it doesn't pop when
Yeah.
it hits you. Exactly. Wasn't that the best feeling when some weak ass friend would throw a water balloon at you and it would just bounce off you? And you're like, "Nice try, Tim." Yep,
Poor
exactly.
Tim.
Oh yeah, Tim can't throw. This is fascinating, and this is in Canada, so let's not rip our Canadian friends. But this makes no sense to me. A teenage driver in Canada got a cell phone ticket, right, for being on your phone while you're driving, because they were using the McDonald's app while they were in the McDonald's drive-thru.
Come on.
No.
Again, terrible.
Which I'm not going to rip McDonald's super hard, but that is, you basically are required to do what this guy got a ticket. Like, because otherwise, if you're at the actual menu board and then start pulling out your phone and pulling up your app, you're wasting everybody's time. So I always feel like I am, as I'm pulling into the drive-thru, I always feel like I am starting to pull up the app while I'm still moving. I don't know how you can't if you're being a courteous person and not wanting to hold up the line.
If this guy was in line, like stopped, then that's
insanity.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. Well, blame Canada.
Yeah, blame Canada.
How do you?
Where was the cop sitting though? How'd they even?
I don't know, but how do you? Come on, that's just a complete lack of common sense.
Yeah. That's
Now,
a power tripping Mountie right there.
And again, this is just the headline. Now, if the guy hit the car in front of him because he was distracted by the app, because he's moving, totally agree. All right, that's distracted driving. You're not paying attention. You hit the car in front of you. If you're just sitting in the line pulling up your app, waiting to then move the car and order.
Or something,
right.
yeah.
The car's not moving.
Do you think
Are you
he was
kidding
on a
me?
horse?
Is Don on the phone?
No,
Yes,
Don.
That's all I
He was in
picture.
the mountains.
Do they even have? Are there cops that are not on horses? Aren't they all on horses?
Yeah.
No, they can't.
I don't know
I'm
what
kidding.
candidate
I'm kidding. But okay, let's think about this. Everybody's on their phone, whether you're on your app or just scrolling on your phone.
When you're in the drive-thru?
If you're sitting in line
Everybody.
at the drive-thru,
Yeah,
if you're not ordering, physically, vocally ordering, you're on your phone.
Yeah, that's the time to scroll through Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Hey, man.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man. Who was that?
Here's another weird thing that I think is connected to McDonald's. For Mental Health Awareness Week, McDonald's in the UK is dropping the smile logo from Happy Meals, and they're also dropping the word happy and temporarily just calling it the meal. Couldn't you argue the opposite? Let's do Mental Health Awareness Week, but make sure people are happy and smiling.
Right.
Why are we depressing?
Well, I'll tell you why. For this exact reason. It's drawing attention to the week, which is why they're doing it.
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, right? See?
That's a good
named
comeback.
it like the Joy Meal or something.
Yeah,
Let's go
man.
nicer.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, your guy Thagala just chipped one in from about 60 feet out. He's 2 under.
You are watching golf.
I love having multiple tickets. You got to have so many horses in a race like this. And I told Sauce, I didn't bet a lot of money on Thagala, but I got him at 65-1. And I bet so little on him that even if it hits, I'm going to be mad that I didn't bet more. When a
Always bet more,
65-1
right,
comes
Hog
in
Steady?
and you don't get thousands of dollars, then you've done it wrong.
Max button, baby.
Yeah. So I already told Sauce yesterday, now I hope he doesn't win. I'm going to be mad.
He's rolling.
65-1.
200 through 2.
Who is it again?
I'll take it. Shahid Thagala.
He's super good.
I don't know who
Rosie
it is.
will take
Never heard of him.
Rosie will
I haven't
take him
either.
for the
Next
US
time he'll
Open.
be off the board and
What a
Rosie will
risk.
take him.
Yeah.
What else do I have here?
I got stuff.
Scientists say that if you use your phone a lot while you're driving,
Why are you looking at me,
you
man?
might be a psychopath.
I don't use my phone when I drive anymore.
That is,
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
buy it for a
I
second.
don't. I have this cool thing that I think it's called a glove compartment. I put my phone in there. I shut it when I drive.
Wow, you can afford a glove compartment?
Carly, do you know this story about, what was this, 10 years ago, Sauce? It's got to be close to 10 years ago. Yeah, it must be because I was still living in Blaine at the time. I'm driving up 100 after the show's over, and I realize Sauce is immediately to my right. So I floor it a little bit and get like next to him. So we're side by side, and I do my sarcastic wave to him, and he doesn't see it because he is buried in his phone. He's like, truly reading Twitter, head down, and I'm waving at him for 6 or 7 seconds.
He
and I'm
doesn't
like,
do it anymore.
He was not even close to looking at where he was going.
Doesn't do it anymore.
Truly
He learned his
not
lesson.
paying attention.
I don't do it
Could
anymore.
have killed somebody.
Was it in the Tesla? It was driving itself?
Oh, no.
Right?
No, I've been pulled over though by a cop.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, well, it's good that it was a cop.
He just walked up and said, "Sauce, get off your
Sassy.
phone," and then left.
Ben, you got time for one more?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I want you to guess this. I'll give you the 2005 number in a second, but as of 2024, it's projected that what percentage of Americans still smoke cigarettes?
Oh, great question.
Goodness.
Coolest thing on earth.
Yeah, it is.
You're making a point.
I have a gender breakdown in a second, but let's just go overall. What percentage of Americans, according to the latest survey / poll, smoke cigarettes still in 2024?
Americans, correct? 'Cause if it was
Americans.
worldwide,
I don't know.
Everybody in Europe smokes.
Okay.
I'm going to say this sounds super high, 30%.
So you think out of every 10 people you know as adults or see as adults, about 3 of them are still smoking?
I'd say 20.
Yeah, so
2 out of 10?
again, that seems high. Okay, I'll go 20%.
So 2 out of 10,
Yeah.
give or take. Sauce?
I'll go 11 because I think a lot of people have been priced out of it.
11%?
Yeah.
Carly?
I was going to go like 24%.
Maxo?
I'll do 15.
Okay. Zacho?
25.
25.
Sauce, you once said that smoking cigarettes is the coolest accessory that a human
And
being
if,
can have, right?
The
It just-
surgeon person came out and said it's not bad for you, I would smoke right now.
Because of the feeling or the look?
All the above.
Wow.
Every point you make, you
So
just take a drag.
if the surgeon person today announces that it's good for you,
Yeah.
you're back on board.
Oh, yeah. I would, as Common said, I would shotgun cigarettes. I would light cigarettes with cigarettes.
Well, you said 11%. You were way off. It's 11.5%.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
I just assume people have been priced out of it.
Well, how about this? In 2005, it was 20.9%. So basically halved in the last almost 20 years. Right now, it's 13.1% of men, 10.1% of women smoke cigarettes. So essentially, 1 out of 10.
Does this include vapes?
Oh, good point.
Oh, that's a good
It
question.
does,
I feel like
it does
that would
specifically
be-
say smoking cigarettes, so I'm going to assume that it's just
because
cigarettes.
I feel like that would be a big difference.
Yeah, it'd shoot way up.
Yeah, that would shoot. Because I feel like every time when you're driving down the road, I feel like half the cars I pass, there's somebody's vaping
Yeah, people
something.
are vaping a lot.
Yeah.
Last one, Ben, then you can go on this. South Park is going to tackle Ozempic in their upcoming special called South Park, The End of Obesity. It premieres May 24th on Paramount Plus.
Oh, they're so good.
South Park, The End of Obesity.
I
That'll
can't wait
be-
to see what they come up with.
I
That'll
Can you
love
imagine?
South Park.
That'll
Yeah,
be
how do you not?
A+.
Yeah.
And I've never seen any of the John Wick movies, but apparently an assassin named Kane.
Kane.
Yeah,
In that
the,
movie?
He was
Is-
the blind guy in that
Okay,
movie,
he's
Donnie
getting
Yen.
his own John Wick spinoff.
You could kind of, he was so cool in that movie that you could kind of tell it was coming. It was like this guy, they focused a lot on him, and it was like, if this movie does well, I kind of felt like they were going to do that. And Donnie
Got
Yen's,
it.
he's a really big actor, so yeah, he's a big action movie star.
Ben, we'll see you tomorrow in Duluth, right? You're going to join about 6:30. First time you've played initials since the tournament, I assume, right?
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I didn't even wrap my head around that.
Oh, yeah,
We're doing the
initials.
initials.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm super nervous. Yeah, I cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be fun to see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
All right, Ben,
I'll see
leave
you
us
guys
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
6:30.
Bye,
We'll
guys. Bye,
we'll
Carly.
text you and
Bye,
email you the
Ben.
details
Bye,
later.
No,
Ben.
yeah, Hawkeye. He
Okay,
did. He got
I
it.
already did. Took care of it. You guys have always thought it's the case, and it is. Scientists have confirmed that exercise slows down the perception of time. A 10-minute session on the bike might sound like an achievable goal before you start, but when your body gets going, those seconds are about to feel longer than normal. And that is according to a series of new experiments. The standardized and controlled study was crafted by psychologists from the UK and the Netherlands. The authors claimed they are the first to conclusively demonstrate that the perception of time slows down during exercise, no matter how intense or competitive the environment.
So that's kind of the genius, I think, of Peloton.
I just read another story about Peloton, by the way. Have you been reading about it?
Sure, a little bit.
It's basically over.
It's in trouble.
Yeah.
Why?
How? They think that the fad of 2020, that it, obviously it just hit at the right time, that the fad is fading quickly.
Really?
Which is weird because I think it's spectacular.
Yeah.
I think it's totally awesome. I'm a huge fan. However, I can't stand staring at the timer on the bike for everything Chris just said. If you guys ever do this, I do this all the time. I'll just zone out watching poker or like whatever, staring out the window, and I'm like, man, I just lost 12 minutes of my life. But then if I'm on the Peloton and realize I have 12 minutes left, it's like, well, that's 7 hours.
Yeah.
7 hours. So I try to watch poker on the TV and not focus on the screen, because if I even have in my peripheral vision the timer, I just am so bored and so frustrated. I have to just forget that I'm cycling. That's why I don't do the classes, because everybody's like, oh, the classes are more high intensity and you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm like, if I can see the clock, I know I just hate my life. So I'm just going to watch cards and forget that I'm technically spinning this stupid thing.
There's so many classes I've gone to, like in person, where I look at the clock and I'm like, it's been 5 minutes, and it felt like it was 3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
So
I
that
wonder
makes a lot
why
of sense.
scientifically. I wonder what the science behind that is. Why your brain feels like it's slowing down.
The study of human perception of time is called chronoception, and scientists have found that age, emotions, drugs, exercise, and body temperature can all alter the internal timekeeper in different ways.
Man.
It's
Isn't
the
that
same thing with TV, though. Like when you get to, I remember like my first time doing a live broadcast in news, and it got to the end and we had 30 seconds left. And I remember feeling like it was 3 hours to fill of time to talk about when I first started.
Sure.
And
Well,
so
how-
that felt long too.
Yeah. How about when you're in high school or middle school and you have to give a 2-minute speech? You're
Oh
like,
my
2
God.
minutes, and you can't. How am I possibly going to fill?
I'm not a politician.
Exactly. And now think of how many 2-minute segments we waste
Yeah. Talking
on this
about
show. Right. Talking about Sauce scrolling Twitter while he's driving on 100.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, working out. I
once
wish it didn't
mooned.
feel that bad.
I once mooned Sauce and AJ while I was driving at a high rate of speed.
Yes, he
You did.
That is such a great
Yes.
story.
There's photographic evidence.
Yeah.
He was going about 70.
I might. Yeah, probably. You're right. I was going to deny it, but why deny
He
it?
just showed his slabs.
I wouldn't do it again.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't have that truck
You wouldn't
anymore.
do it today, yeah.
Thank you.
Carly, at some points, by the way, speaking of initials, since Ben's playing tomorrow, we, Creasel won the major down at TI.
Mm-hmm.
We got to find somebody for Detroit Lakes. We're going to start bringing people on the road. Ben is obviously going tomorrow. It's not a major, but it's going tomorrow. We gotta get you on the road one of these times.
Yeah, I'm available.
Okay.
Hit me up. I'd love to go.
We were debating whether or not, since Creasel won, does he get to come back and play in Detroit Lakes, or do we bring somebody else to Detroit Lakes? Because maybe you come to Detroit Lakes with us in July.
Yeah, I'll go to DL.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit me up.
That's a fun time.
Yeah, I
DL's
like
a
that
fun
place.
time.
I love that.
You guys
Yeah,
always
that's a
say
great
you're
city.
going to stay, and then you leave. We all leave.
I always have a gig.
9:05.
Yep. Always.
Sometimes
Always.
sometimes you guys play there though, right, Hawk?
Yeah, that one year with Hairball was the best ever.
Oh, that would be awesome.
It was so much fun.
But they're always super nice to us. We always have a good time Thursday night in Detroit Lakes. Friday, I mean, I don't know what's in it for the listener, but I like going to Detroit Lakes.
Yeah, good point.
You're on the road, which is
Boring.
detriment to the listeners.
That's right.
Yeah.
Singing it.
No, I'd be so up for
All
a
right.
road.
Maybe we should talk.
A pistol that belonged to Al Capone is up for auction in Greenville, South Carolina this weekend. Richmond Auctions is holding the auction for the firearm known as the Sweetheart on Saturday. Richmond Auctions says it was Capone's favorite gun and the one he used as a concealed carry. The pre-auction estimate is between around how much money? How much you think?
Oh, good question.
Al Capone
Al
gun.
Capone's personal pistol.
Personal gun.
I'll say 20K.
Yeah, 35.
Ooh, I was going to go high, like 100K.
Anybody, Zacho?
69.
Maxo?
69.
I'll say like 10K. I don't know.
69.
They're thinking it's going to get between $2 and $3 million.
Oh, so we were close?
Yeah, how about
You were
that?
way off.
I thought I was going high.
My guy's the leader. Hovland's off to a good
Yeah, he
start.
is.
He's 3 under through 4.
Yeah. Are
Let's
you watching
go.
golf?
I'm watching the leaderboard.
Come on, guys.
Should I be?
It's a show.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good start. But didn't he get off to a monster start at the Masters and then just crap the bed big time?
Yes.
I think he
that's
did.
so disgusting when you wake up.
Yeah. It's your dad.
That's going to mess with your game the
Your
rest of
dad's
the way.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be
right.
itchy. You know, if you don't have time to shower.
Your dad calls it Christmas morning.
Do we believe
weird.
as an adult that Sauce has ever crapped his bed? Yes or no?
I
Carly,
would
do
say, is there more than 100%?
In terms of sickness, drinking,
Yeah,
whatever,
anything,
has
any
he
reason.
ever crapped his bed, or at least crapped his pants while in his bed? By the way, remember how I just mentioned that once in a while we just waste 2 minutes of our lives on this show?
I think this is a
This
legitimate
will
question.
be one of those 2-minute moments.
Find
Yes
me
or
something
no?
on the ACT more important than this.
Good point. Yes
I
or no?
do. I think he let out a.
Yep.
Like,
Sure, and
yeah.
it just went the wrong
and I
way.
think it went the wrong way.
Okay.
Chris, yes or
Yeah.
no? Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Max?
Does it like a full on? Does just a little turd coming out
Yes.
count?
To
Does
the
that
point
count?
where he surprised himself and said, I have to get
Yeah,
out of
like, I
bed and
gotta go to
change.
the
Okay,
bathroom,
no,
yeah.
I say no.
Wow.
100% yes.
Yes, it's a
For
yes.
sure. Yeah.
No.
And if
Paul,
he says
never?
no, he's
no,
lying.
I
You're
never
lying.
have.
Liar.
No, I haven't. No, I would admit that. I don't care. I've never done that.
Well, there's still time.
Yeah, I mean, it's early today.
Yeah.
Alert the hotel.
Oh.
Be like,
Hi. Hey,
that's
buddy.
him looking at the lady as she's coming to clean his
Yeah.
room tomorrow morning.
What kind of a place is this? Oh, hi, Richard.
Oh.
Why don't you just do it tonight just for the story we
Give
can
her
have
hell.
tomorrow? We have, otherwise, what are we going to tell our listeners for 3.5 hours if we don't have a great story? Crap the bed tonight in Duluth.
Yeah.
We'll open the show with it tomorrow at 5:30.
That's right. I like it.
Deal?
Please
And if
do
you
something for the
pass
show.
out, think about the content you'll
that'd be
have.
great.
That's a good point. What
Full
if,
show.
what if he
Yeah.
comes over and like says, hey, come look at this, and then I go to his room, smell it, pass
Pass out.
go to the hospital. We call Chris. Chris is at the casino.
Yeah, of course I am.
We're going to have a lot of stories.
That is
Wait, he's just
full,
walking by?
Full show.
Yeah, I just walked by. To say
Just
hi to
walking by to
people.
wave.
Yeah.
I'm helping people out.
And Marnie's not going to get to Duluth until what?
Well,
Like 1 in the morning?
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my.
Because she's at the Wolves game.
Oh my.
Then driving up.
Oh my.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Don't sleep in Sauce's bed.
Yeah, there's poopy in there.
No, I'm not dumping my bed.
I
Why
just
not?
imagined you guys like sharing rooms and sharing
Nope.
beds.
You
No.
know what? You
How
looking
cute.
you looking for a place to stay tonight?
Sure am.
Oh, come on up.
Come on up.
I gave you guys a book review this week. I'm going to give you another one. I started another book, and this is it's called Rogues: True Stories of Grifters, Killers, Rebels, and Crooks. a brand new book by Patrick Radden Keefe. The first story is about something I didn't think I was going to be interested in.
Wait, start over. Is this nonfiction or fiction?
It's completely nonfiction. This guy writes about true rogues, grifters, killers, and rebels. Okay, the first one is about wine. I thought I'm not going to care about this, but we were just talking about Sotheby's auctions and stuff like that. Expensive wine apparently can be like really, really expensive. People buy it. Here's a thing that I didn't know happened. People fake really expensive wine and sell it for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And people never open the bottle because they're saving it, so they never know they got grifted.
That makes tons of sense. What a great scam.
Unbelievable.
What a great scam. So you just you invest in a nice looking bottle, say it's such and such, but it's, Dr. Pepper inside the actual wine bottle.
Check this out.
Genius.
You go to a restaurant and you look through their recycling and you grab the bottle, the really expensive bottle of wine out of the recycling, and you go fill it with Boone's Farm, and you recork it, and then you put the the machine to put the plastic or whatever the whatever they do with cork. I don't drink wine. People never know because they never open the bottle if it's really, really expensive.
I would also guarantee that a lot of people buying those might not even know.
Oh, that's so great.
Like they
So
would
great.
taste it and they would assume that this is what it's
right.
supposed to taste like.
Remember that we were going to do that with you. Remember John O'Jampa was going to help us out. We were going to do a big wine tasting challenge because the sauce. At one point, I think you said you could tell the difference between a $15 bottle and a $115 or whatever.
I'm so glad you brought this
We
up.
still should do
they
this.
They
I
did
can
a
do that.
scientific study on that.
Oh, seriously?
And this first article talks about it. It is exactly what you think it happened. They took a very expensive bottle of wine and changed the label on the bottle of wine, served it to and these weren't people. These were wine reviewers. And they reviewed the bottle of wine.
Sommeliers, were they experts?
Exactly. And they were like, well, this is, tastes the bitter, this, that, gave it like a 50 rating or something like that. Same exact wine out of that bottle into this bottle with the right label on it, gave it to them. They gave it 100 out of 100. Same exact wine. And these were sommeliers.
Wow. And if it doesn't taste well, you could also, the person could blame it on so many things, like storage or
rain.
other things. So that's a
Great
great scam.
I'm telling you, man. So again, I'm just, man.
We still got to do that then. We got to have a sauce wine challenge.
I think we should do Diet Coke with Zach to see if you can tell the difference of one.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Diet Coke's a great
I
one.
could. Yeah.
I bet you could probably, but I think we should try it.
I'd love to try it.
Some dude reached out to us and said that he installs those Diet Coke freestyle bits or whatever and wants Zach to do a ride along. Essentially, come with us. I'll show you how this works.
Yeah, you may never come back.
My guess is Zach already knows how it works. You've probably watched YouTube documentaries on Coke freestyle machines.
Why do you hate them so much, Zach?
Because they taste garbagey. They taste like your bed.
Oh,
wow.
You've never been in my bed.
It tastes
like his bed?
My bed at home is quite lovely. No, you slept in the guest room.
I did?
Wait, he slept at your house once?
Yeah, you watched the dogs
did?
for us, didn't
I
you?
did.
Oh.
Yeah. And he also agreed that the condo we had was haunted.
Yeah, there was a weird energy in there.
Ooh, tell us more.
Weird energy.
The wizard,
I'm sure you
right?
were sober, too.
I was mostly.
No.
Weird energy.
Did you get his dogs high?
No.
That was
no,
Max.
that's
Max.
Max.
Yeah, that
Max
was
move.
me.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the dog got itself high.
I can't remember. Did it consume the?
Yeah,
The barbiturates?
it ripped through a bag. She really wanted
She
to
wanted
get
it.
high.
You
Yeah,
know,
she
had
really
some
wanted
problems.
it.
She's
yeah.
had to watch John
Oh,
Bonus get it all.
sure.
You know, she had some things she had to forget.
Back to the wine test. You could drink on the air if it's a bit like that, correct?
Oh, sure.
I'm sure we could
Remember
allow
the
that.
Care 11 thing? Remember?
Yeah, but I mean, that was off air that they recorded. I'm saying, could we do it live on this show, in the 8 o'clock hour, and you
for
drink
sure.
a bunch of wine?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Your Vegas shows.
Good point.
I mean,
Yeah, but the three of us don't drink.
No.
yeah.
No, we have to give the listeners some content.
Why are we going on the road?
We're going to be in Duluth tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Carly, good to see you, though, today.
You want to come?
Thank you,
We love
guys.
seeing you.
If you want to come.
I would love to, but I got my little Sophie I got to take care of.
Oh, kids are such
She can come
drains.
too. I love Duluth.
Oh, I know. No, you guys, thank you for letting me come on. I love you guys.
Do we have lunch soon?
Anytime.
Okay, good.
Obviously.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good.
We are going to be in Duluth tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Initials at 8:15. Is it 66
That's
maybe?
insanity.
I feel like it's
That's
65.5 or 66 tomorrow, one of the two.
That's going to change someone's life.
It is.
Like that win. That's
Gonna
going
be
to
the
be
best.
awesome.
See you tonight, Duluth, and see you tomorrow morning.